Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm reviewing G.I. Joe Classified Series Zartan. Finally! Everybody else has been finding this thing in Walgreens forever, but not me. I had to wait on GameStop to slow boat this shit to me. Anywho, it's here now, and I'm happy.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Here's the packaging. He is number 23 in the ongoing series, as you can see right there. And I don't know which figures I am actually missing because there are... I have up to 15, and then it skips up to like 21 or 22. No, 21, I believe. This is apparently the Dreadnoks symbol right here. Much like most of the other characters, he's capable of storing every single accessory he comes with on his body at once. And his hands are free because he doesn't come with that many weapons, to be honest. The accessories that I'm counting are the hood that can come off, showing his bald head, this scarf that also came with the Vipers. He has this snake head right here that can hang on the belt, or you can place it on his backpack right there. Same deal with this monkey's paw right here. You can put his gun on his backpack that looks like this right here. The backpack is an accessory which opens up to reveal this disguise face right here, which I will remove and let you see that looks like that. Lastly, the knife right here, which looks like this, and that's the handle. I would say 9 accessories if you could actually get this vest off easily, but you can't. They make it form-fitting so it can enhance the look and give him all the mobility that he should have without it getting in the way, like some other toy lines do. I love the detail on the eyes. They look appropriately scary and whatnot. And he kind of reminds me with this hood on of some other villain, and I just can't think of who that is. I was thinking Shinnok from the Mortal Kombat games, but yeah. And look at this leather detail, that's awesome. I didn't notice this because I never looked in here, but this is the other side of the backpack once you open this up. So there's that detail and that paint. Here is the mask. You basically just literally put it on top of his face right there. And then you can put, it looks like that. Then you put the hood on here. I mean, it's honestly, it's probably something that came with the original toy, but it's worthless at the end of the day because he still looks like him. So what's the use? With all that out of the way, let's get deeper into the figure and whatnot. Zartan wears this hood because he has some type of skin condition and doesn't really like direct sunlight and whatnot. But the neck composability is just as good as everybody else, bro. Might be even better, but the hood is limited in what it can do because it'll bunch up if you put the head back too far, and you have to like painstakingly try to put it on there. So yeah, that's that. But he is capable of doing a whole bunch because the neck is on a hinge and a ball joint, and the base of the neck is on top of a ball, so you can get wiggles and swivels and get all types of good articulation as normal. These pads are attached to the vest. The shoulder kind of gets, because of the way that's sculpted right there, kind of gets stuck right here, but you can get it out above 90 degrees really, and you get your butterfly joints. Swivel, of course it can do that. You get double hinged elbows, and they are pinless. You see that? The knees and the elbows are pinless. I know they advertised this or talked about it. Did they talk? I don't think they talked about it on that Lady J figure that's coming out. They just talked about how she had double jointed elbows. They didn't even talk about this fact, which is major. This toy line is already good posability wise, but to be seamless too and have good deco and details and whatnot is amazing for a $20 action figure. But anyway, ab crunch, great as normal, goes back. Plus you get the ball at the waist as normal, so you can get even more, and you can get side tilts and whatnot, and of course rotate. The hips can go all the way out to the side because they drop down. So he can kick up more than 90 degrees as normal. And go back a little bit, swivel right here. The armor is sculpted over top of the top part of his hip. The double hinged knees bends way more than 90 degrees, even though they're pinless. So I think a couple of the figures that I have that are pinless don't bend. They only bend like that much, which was annoying. You get the swivel right here, ankle pivot, this, and the one piece of articulation that aggravates me is you can't move the foot up because of the sculpted ankle guard right there. I mean, it goes up a little bit, but not as much as I would like. I guess this is the base, or this is the base articulation, and then it goes up a little bit. So you do have that. You got treads on the boots. And yeah. Only piece of articulation this thing is lacking from a more premium import line is a toe joint. But outside of that, this is awesome. I wish all of Hasbro's action figures had this articulation. Oh yeah, and I didn't show off the wrist. Does have this action right here and swivel. I like this type of articulation, but I wish that they would include other optional hands that bend the opposite way. That is the one that's the one accessory that these toys don't come with that has been bugging me. But I'm good with the weapons. Like, as long as you have like one gun, one knife or something like that, I'm happy with that. 2 weapons is always cool. Speaking of weapons, he holds both of them excellently. You can even put that trigger finger inside of that hole right there and right here. You don't have to worry about him dropping the guns, which is awesome. This belt is free moving right here. Here is the detail on said belt. It's glued or fixed here in the back, which is cool. And yeah, I really love this figure. It's awesome. I have no real complaints, just nitpicks about things they didn't include, like extra hands. That's about that. I did complain about that ankle movement a little bit. Here he is next to some hard to find figures and one that I've seen multiple times. This review is pretty much unnecessary, but people like watching me, so I'm gonna put it out. This figure is awesome. All these figures are friggin' awesome for the most part. There are only a few exceptions that don't have the same amount of posability like this Baroness that people still want desperately. But yeah, he's awesome. When I think about Cobra, I think Cobra Commander, Destro, the Baroness, Zartan, and then Zaymod and Tomax, in that order, before anybody else, even before Firefly, who was hugely popular. But if you want them, go get it. I don't see why you would be upset with this figure. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click